96th Synergia Forum as the world watches with concern news of protests and chaos in Washington, D.C.
India's potential purchase of this S-400 missile defense system from Russia. How's that going to play out under the new administration? I mean, this is something Turkey has just been sanctioned for. Is that a train wreck coming?
India is now a major defense partner with the United States in the acquisition of defense material. And in a long-term sense, it's important that India's military establishment, the United States, trust one another, and that we do not compromise essential military systems that have a proprietary nature.
I think the S-400 is important to us because it involves our relationship with Russia, and certainly nobody in India wants to break off relations with Russia. So I think that if the Americans impose sanctions on India because of the S-400 deal, it will be a significant setback to Indo-US relations. We need some time to build up our capabilities, to build up our manufacturing capabilities. So the Americans will have to be a little more patient.
The issue really is, has the consensus in Washington changed so much that the temptation of a G2 will not arise? So that, this I think would be the way I think we need to look at the Biden administration's attitude towards Asia. I know that his commitment towards India is strong, but it's the other interests of the US and whether these would lead to a dilution in the centrality of India in the Indo-Pacific.
If you're worried about being treated as equals, I think the change in tone that I expect in the administration to come will take care of that. And I think that you'll find that the "we're number one and you listen to us" attitude of the previous administration will fade.
How will be continued, and how exactly this upcoming administration would be able to fill in substantial substance inside this Indo-Pacific strategy to gain the trust among friends and allies in the region.
Keeping guardrails around what we're doing is very, very important as India plans the introduction of a anti-aircraft system, an anti-air defense system that is of Russian origin. We are obviously very sensitive about our own technology.
What do you think is going to be the Biden administration's approach towards sharing of technology with India to help it achieve its aims in the next 4 to 5 years?
Now, this is a problem not only for Prime Minister Modi's government and its trade policies, but for Indian industry. We're more robust, more effective, and more competitive if you open your doors to international competition.
When you look at Quad in an economic, diplomatic, security scenario, how do you give teeth to Quad, if I may put it that way?
Japan's weight in the issue is strong by virtue of its economic size and also the capability, if to be sure limited to defensive purposes. The military capability is also sophisticated and strong.
I wish we had time more to discuss the compulsions in the United States, the domestic issues, the concerning images that have been coming out, but maybe for another forum at the Synergia Foundation. Thank you all for joining us.